All right, we're here for another thing of All Things Radio. We're going to hang us up a 11-meter dipole today. Spreader bar here behind me. The antenna is hanging right there on the fence. We're going to get this thing put together. There's a pulley system on the tower. I will show you the pulley system here in just a second. All it is a pulley that's on a standoff with a piece of paracord, which is what I'm untying right now. Pulley system is right there. So that's the J-pole antenna way up there. That is a speaker wire dipole that is inside that piece of PVC pipe. Speaker wire dipole that I've got hooked to a 30-watt radio inside the house. So this is the centerpiece of the antenna. It's 1-inch fittings. Is your SO239. You have one wire coming out this side, and that's your strain relief. Another wire coming out this side, that's your strain relief. This is going to tie up to the pulley system, just like that. This bar here is going to go down here at the bottom because I don't have anything to tie it to up there. We're using a short piece of coax, like 20 foot or something, because my other piece of coax I'm going to use on the antenna is run through my house already. It's right here. So this side you already pushed together. This side is not. So what we're going to do, give this a little slack. I can take it back apart. So these holes that are drilled in this, they're just barely big enough to run that wire through. See that? So that way that you have good strain relief. Now, the reason I took this back apart is so I can hold this still with my finger while then we put the coax on. And that's what we're going to do now. We'll put the coax on, shove everything back together, tidy everything back up, where I can stick that SO239 out. It's not, you're not out, but just enough where I can get my coax connected. I don't have to do this again because this is not the coax we're going to be using. That coax is hanging back here, right here. So now the coax is connected. Shove that back up in there. You can see the SO239 in there. I'll take this. Take all the strain relief back out until that we can push it together, like so. I'm not going to shove it together all the way because I got to take it back apart again. There's a loop of wire up in there, so there's no strain on this whatsoever. This is just some paracord that's been looped together. There we go. See that? And then, so this is the loop that's on the rope to my pulley system that I have on the tower. It's probably where this antenna is going to live for a little while until that I set another mast like that one, or there's another tower that I have. I might use it on that. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with this antenna. This is just an antenna that I've been wanting for a while. I used to be a big CB guy. See, now we just start hoisting it up. I do have some measurements wrote down for the height and for the spread. The height is 4 foot. The spread is 14 foot. 10-foot piece in the center, and your 2-foot piece on each side. And there is a second piece of PVC pipe inside of this, which is why there's a bolt running through it. Every video of a ham operator that I watch, they're always carrying a radio, but they never tell me what they're carrying. I'm carrying a UV5R factory antenna because I'm crossbanding to my J pole that's on this tower. So I'm running like 1 watt to the J pole, going into the base, going back out. And, so we're crossband on simplex, and you also have my local repeater at the top. I'm using bank line. You can buy it at Walmart, Amazon, about anywhere. It's nothing fancy, just something that works really well. So we're just going to take this, and we're going to dummy tie it right now, where I can take it back apart later, just like so. And we're going to guess at 4 feet. I know that my arm is 3 foot long. I need enough to tie, so we're going to go back right there. That is my spreader bar for the inverted B. Now we're going to pick this up with the pulley system. Like so. This is the whole reason of me having this pulley system, so I could try some different antennas. This antenna has not been actually tuned yet. It was cut very close to what I wanted, which is 8 foot and 3 inches. It gives me about 1.5 inches to tune with. This is just a 14 gauge speaker wire. So I've holes drilled in the end of this pipe right here to run rope through, so I can tie my antenna to the pipe. So now my wire is here. So I got this much to tune on. And what I'm going to do, it'll run me a small piece of rope through that hole right there, just like that, where I can pull that tight. This wire runs from here all the way down to here. All the way down to here. So this is just to hold this out from the tower, just like that. All right, we're not going up super high right now because I ain't even tuned this thing. It is not tuned. It's close. We gotta do a little something. So let me bring you in here. So my antenna was too short, so we add a little piece of wire on the end. Good thing about making speaker wire antennas, super easy to add wire. So nano, you wouldn't get below a 3.4. So we end up using a static A102, which is a CB SWR meter, whatever you want to call it. Got it down to a 1.3. I got to put a piece of pipe in where the coax is, just to make everything a little more waterproof. So that's where we're going for now. We've got to do a little fine tuning on everything here, get everything situated. We got to take the coax back out. This has nothing to do with anything besides making the connector a little more waterproof. This is not holding any pressure or anything. It's just making everything just a little bit more waterproof. You can see the pulley bar up there. That's where it's going, and then we're going to get up and we're going to get on the roof and we're going to get everything tied down. Once we get everything tidied up here again, we're going to start hoisting this up. We've got a couple of antennas we got to clear, so you're going to see me doing everything to get this antenna around it. climb the tower. All right, we're gonna get up here so we can finish this pool. I'm actually gonna step in between my antenna here. We're gonna step off on the roof. All right, here we go. We have all the antennas cleared. Now we are going as high as we can go, just like that.
Go ahead. Light gain cut down 75%.